Hi everyone. I'm here to talk to you today about social justice. After reading the article Values and Social Justice in Counseling, I found some really interesting quotes that I wanted to talk about. First of all, the quote, being a social justice oriented counselor involves valuing and advocating for the rights and well being of socially disadvantaged or devalued people in society. That quote really stuck out to me because I feel like it really explains social justice really well, um, and it really makes you think about exactly what you're trying to accomplish. I think that social justice has been kind of a buzzword lately. People talk about it and people say it, but I don't know that everyone actually understands what it means to be a social justice oriented counselor. Um, so to get into that, I would really say that the most important thing is to really put value in society and people that are disadvantaged and devalued. I really feel like society is only as good as its weakest link. So I think it's really important that to bring everyone up um, within a society, and only then can social justice um, really be accomplished. So the first thing that I want to talk about is my own personal golden rule. So for me, my personal golden rule is to not make the assumption that my clients in the community that I serve have the same needs and values as me or perspectives as I have. And I realize it can be hard as a counselor to not make connections between yourself and another person. So I think that it can be dangerous to assume that your clients are, from the same background or have the same values as you. So it's really hard to for people to counsel from just a complete unbiased um, place. So I feel like a way to do that is to be culturally aware. So, as a counselor, you can't assume that everybody has come from the same culture as you, or even holds the same values and morals as you do. So, I feel like it's really important to be culturally aware within the counseling profession. Um, so the Bible verse that I chose to talk about today is Psalm 82:3. It's a really good one. It's defend the poor and fatherless, do justice to the afflicted and the needy. So there's two parts to that, and defend the poor and fatherless. To me, that means what it sounds like, that you should look out for people who aren't from the same socioeconomic class or may not be as privileged. But also where it says the fatherless, I thought that was really interesting, that to take into account that not everyone maybe grew up in the same family, with the same family values as you as the counselor may have. So that's an important thing to think about. And then of course do justice to the afflicted and the needy. Um, I think as a counselor, it really is our duty to make sure that justice is being served, and to just really make sure that we are helping the afflicted and needy as much as possible. I think you know counseling could possibly be only for you know people who can afford it, or people who really know a lot about it, but it's actually the afflicted and the needy that probably need counseling the most. And so I think it's important for all counselors to do their part in their community to really help out people who are afflicted and who are needy. Um, so that I really like that psalm. I think that it's really important to think about. And so finally, I think that the action that I'm willing to take in order to ensure social justice is that I think it's very important, and I think that it's sometimes overlooked, that social justice is really something that happens within a community more so than within an individual. Not to say that individual social justice isn't important, it is, but I feel like real change really comes from the community level. So I would like to make a point to collaborate with the community and just really get involved within the community, because that's where social justice really takes hold, with collaboration.